About 3 years ago, I went by a different name. I was on Instagram and stuff under the name Kayla Maria, and I actually had like some pretty popular reels and stuff for some reason. And at the same time, I put out this song called Let Go. The goal for today, we're gonna recreate that song. Cause honestly, like the idea of it, I've thoroughly, like I like it got like 2,000 or 3,000 streams on Spotify. It's gone now. I took it off, but it wasn't I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't bad, you know? First, we're gonna listen to it together. Earlier today, I listened to about like a minute of it, and then I stopped because I was like, wait, I need like the live reaction of this. This is one of those things where I just finished my first year of my audio engineering degree, so I'm better than I was 3 years ago, but I'm sure in another 3 years, I could listen back to what we're gonna do today and be like, wow, that is also ass. So it's like a never-ending cycle. You're always learning and growing and shit, so. But with that being said, let's just pull this up. I was playing guitar for a couple years at this point. I had basic like songwriting knowledge to an extent, but no music theory, and we'll talk about that soon. No music theory knowledge, especially no recording and mixing and mastering knowledge. I still am not good at mixing and mastering. I haven't made it that far in the fucking degree yet, but let's see what this is all about. It's reverbs to hell for some reason, like so much. The lead guitar wasn't bad. This guitar isn't that bad either, but I fuck with this pre-chorus.
I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go. I just want you to.
I'm still not that good at singing, but fuck.
Mine stays up to me, and now I know it's time to let go.
What the fuck? Okay. I was just doing shit. Whoa, we got new chords. The bass is trying its best. I don't remember making that. That's cool.
It replayed in my head, every word that was said, every look that was spread, and every tear that was shed.
The first drum fill. The whole drum track is so bad. It's just most basic drum beat of all time.
I can't stay and pray that you will ever change.
The bend was fire. This solo is low-key fire. Actually, that changed my mind. Why does it go for so long? That was fire. It's distorting. Okay, that note was good. Oh, flipping.
It's time to let go. It's time to let go.
That last note was cool. All the distortion coming through, all the buzz. All right, well, my takeaway from that, it was a song, so there's that. The rhythm of the guitar itself, I rock with that. And you could tell I was trying to do like section mood changes with the palm muting and all that. Or the lead guitar was kind of cool in some spots. I think some of it was just like aimless, random shit that had no purpose. The drums were boring, couldn't hear the bass. There was a cool bass part in that one section, but didn't even hear it for the most part. Now the big underlying issue, these were the chords of the whole song. D major, F major, and G major. If we really think about this for a second, that is no key. There's no key. Key or bread, there's no key. Oh, also the vocals were asked, but that was kind of a given. So what I did, I wrote down all the lyrics and also those 3 chords. And I think the first thing we need to do is reevaluate the chord progression and also write it in a key that I could sing in. Let's just pull out the acoustic to get a sound really quick. My neck is starting to bow. This poor guitar. I never fucking use this anyway, so it's fine. The question is, do we like that this started on D major? That's our first thing that we're gonna determine. Maybe we do minor. I actually like F major as the second chord. I actually think that's more important to the sound that I like than starting on the D. So I kind of want to keep this. I don't like having it, I don't like the D minor. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to hearing D minor, but I don't like it. Do G minor to F? I don't know, it's kind of cool. It also sounds kind of... on the second time around, I want to start on something else. Okay, we got our choices. F, G minor, A minor, B, C, D minor, and E. All right? Or E diminished. Fuck. Let's experiment with our options. Wants to go there. Maybe not the B flat. C? Let's see that. Let's see. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, that's fire. Oh my god, somebody get me a Grammy. Holy shit. I actually changed my mind. I don't know if I like the C. I kind of like that. Just going back to the G minor. Okay, I like our new foundation. It follows what it used to be, but it actually makes more sense. That's why I used to learn music theory. You don't need to follow it exactly, but it really helps out. So that's my word of advice. We're back in day 2. If you'll notice, the mic setup is different because you can only do so many mic inputs with the solo. So maybe I need a 2i2 soon. If anyone wants to fund that dream for me. The reason we're using that mic input, we're gonna track the guitar. My tried and true Jazz 3. What tempo do we want? Yes, I would like tap tempo. Also, guitar hot take. My hair is so fucked up. Turn your mids up. My mids are on like 9 out of 10. Fuck scooping your mids, bro. And fuck your treble knob. That knob sucks. Turn it down. But I also play on a black star, so you can determine if you want to listen to what I have to say. Fuck! I hate tracking. I kind of like doing a groove like that. It just randomly came to me like a vision. So we go, tonight repeats the same old story. Today I was the same young fool. And then we need a fill. That was kind of fire. What key am I in? I'm in F. Hold on. That was cool. I think I was locked on that one. Beautiful, beautiful. I made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know. Yeah, we just go up. I think that's good. Okay, I'm gonna record the double and then take a little brain break. I decided, at least for the first verse, I didn't like this action going on. Thought it was too fast, at least for the very beginning. So I kind of just went and I held the chords. So let's see what we think of that. And then that's where the energy starts to build up. And I'm thinking for the second verse, we could just keep what we had before. Yes, that's beautiful. Oh, look at me go. So now we're all the way up to the second verse. So we gotta do the pre-chorus again, solo, 2 choruses. We're back again. I think it's guitar solo time. So since yesterday, I went in and finished up the rhythm guitar for the solo section and the last 2 choruses to like the outro. Today, we're gonna fill in that solo, so let's listen to where we're at. I think it's right here. That you will ever change. Right there. So I'm pretty sure when I wrote the last solo, it was a weird scale. It was like a Mixolydian scale or something. And I tried to find the original tab that I wrote, but I don't know where it went. So, I mean, I know what it sounds like, and I don't want it to sound the exact same, obviously. So I think we're just gonna take like a F major. Let's see. That's kind of fire. Okay, I'm just gonna loop this and just do stuff. That's kind of how you have to rock with solos. You just jam over it until it works. I do really like that ending. Okay, I have the general idea. Now the question is, can I play it? Let's see if I can do this. I just need to do this all more better. Dude, that was fire. There was one part where I like whacked a string on accident, but I think I'm gonna use that. That was good. Maybe I was punching. Alright, we did it. I think this is all the guitar tracks. I'm gonna like comp it and organize each one of the tracks. Then we'll see what to move on to. Probably just like bass or something. I was thinking about that little melody line that I had with the guitar in the intro, and I think I kind of want to do something like that, but with the bass, because I don't really think we need that lead guitar part. It's kind of just weird, but give it to the bass instead, because the guitar part went something like that. I don't know what notes I want to play. I want to outline each chord, but I don't know how to do that along with this melody, so... I don't know if I want to even go that high. I like that. What's our thoughts on that? So if that looks weird, I'm just messing with my septum. It's like a fidget thing that I do. And I think for this part, I just want to hold the root notes. Sorry for keeping it basic, but... I was just coming up with that rhythm on the fly, but I forgot the chords. We'll go back. Let's just keep rolling with it. I'm not putting much thought into it, to be honest. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I think that was good. Oh, God, bass is so fucking easy. Sorry, I just offended someone for sure. Okay, I think that was good. just want to hold the notes, the whole notes again, even though this rhythm's different, just because, like, just kind of have some cohesion. Then, of course, here we're just going to hold root notes because it's a guitar solo time. Cool, I think we did it. Bass is so fun. I think it's really just because I have like the foundation and notes figured out, and I could really just mess around with rhythm, which I enjoy. So yeah, that was our bass session. Next time you see me, it's probably going to be drums and then vocals last, because vocals are my #1 enemy. Even though they're so fun, something about them. But anyways. Guess who's back in town? Me. In case anyone missed me. So, we have guitar, solo, and bass tracked down for this. What's left? Drums, vocals, and maybe some like embellishments and stuff. But we're getting there. And I'm going to explain to y'all, I have a weird process for how I want to do these drums. Because here's the thing. I don't have access to 10 mics and an acoustic kit in a room and a mic panel with 10 mic inputs. I have a Scarlett Solo. It's over there. So what I do have that's really cool is an electric kit downstairs. I'm gonna map out how I want these drums to sound with my good old MIDI, and then we'll bring it downstairs and do a drum recording on the electric. Because here's the thing, I am not a drummer. Well, I know how to play to an extent, but I'm not really a writer on drums, I'll say. I'll sit behind a kit, I'm like, I don't know where to go, what should I do? Too many things happening. So I want to map out kind of what I want it to be like, sitting right here, and then I'll figure out how to play it. And maybe then me playing it will give me some ideas too, but I think this would be a good start. And then this is just like a default freaking drum kit plugin in Logic. I'm not too concerned about these being perfectly tuned drum sounds how I want them to be, because I'm going to do the electric kit later. So it's fine. I don't know where to start. Maybe we just play. See what happens. Ooh, do a bunch of like toms in the intro? Okay. That needs to be like a cool ass fill. Alright. lot of cymbals in this. Where are my cymbals? I was just hitting buttons, just to get rhythm down. I don't know. But I think that was like pretty cool. I think we should just keep running through it and just get like a bass line down. And then we bring it on around. The main energy swap I want here is the difference between like the, and what is it, eighth note and quarter note hi-hat. Here's my roadmap. We do that slower intro with the toms. Then we have that bass groove with the slower hi-hat. Then we bring it in faster for the chorus, and then we kind of keep that energy going. And then to the end, like the solo, we introduce a ride, or wherever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? We introduce a ride for the rest, and then we kind of keep that faster, louder cymbals towards the end around this groove. And then we close out again with the toms, and then a good old, yeah, at the very end. Yeah, and I think I found a groove that I like. And now we're at the drum kit. So this is kind of where we're at right now. I was trying to do a bunch of run-through takes and then comp them together. Then I have quickly learned that I'm not good enough of a drummer for that. So we're going one little section at a time, and we're gonna just comp it together after that. We have our very intro down. That's hard. I'm trying to be too fast, bro. Okay, I think I got it. Finally. Now we got this Jenga jigsaw looking ass puzzle. That was not very enjoyable, let me just tell you. But I think that's compable. So I'll get back to y'all when it's organized. Oh, God. Alright, guys. It is vocal time. Arguably the scariest part for me. This is my strat. I ran through it a couple times and hitting the notes that I wanted to sing on F major, so we're just gonna go for it and kind of see what happens. If you couldn't tell, that was the philosophy for like this whole video. I made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go. I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. And now I know it's time to let go. I think I'm pretty pitchy there. I've heard that if you kind of, let me try this, if you like angle your mouth this way to the mic, it kind of helps with the plosive, so maybe I'll try that. Tonight repeats the same old story. Today I was the same young fool. Tonight repeats the same old story. Tonight repeats the same old story. Today I was the same young fool. That sounds better. I just think I could do a better take.
Tonight repeats the same old story. Today I was the same young fool. A heart like mine can't draw the line between what's right and what is wrong. You could say I hold all the blame, but tomorrow won't be the same. That's why I say a heart like mine can't draw the line between. I've made up my mind. 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 I'm all out of time. Now I have to go. I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. Now I know it's time to let go. It replayed in my head every word that was said, every look that was spread, and every tear that was shed. You tore my walls down, I will rebuild them to fix this mess we made. I'll go away for one last goodbye. I can't stay and pray that you will ever, change. I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. Now I know, and now I know I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. Now I know it's time to let go. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. I'll take that. I'm not unhappy with how that went. 27 minutes. We'll come back to add some embellishments, probably some fun sounds, and some more lead guitar. And I think we'll be good. Yeah.
We have basically everything done. I want to go in after listening to it and add some more lead guitar for energy changes and all that good stuff. I started to quit nicotine today because I've started to have them way too often, and I was like, this is not good for you, and I just feel sick, man. So I just need a distraction. Like, I've had heartburn for the past 2 days, and I just feel like sick, like my head just feels gross. It'll be alright. I do have this to try and help. It's not helping, actually. This doesn't help with heartburn, and I feel horrible still, but I never said I was quitting caffeine. So here's my thinking. I want to add layers to pre-chorus and then just little bits and pieces after that. The intro is going to be pretty just like this, because I just want to build up when I go. I want to build off that. So what if I go up here? Might be too low. I also want to be sure that every lead note I add has a purpose, because in the original song I was adding lead shit just to add it, but it needs to have its reasoning, you know? input jack is all fucked. I'm not dealing with that right now.
But tomorrow won't be the same. That's why I say I've made up my mind. I'm all out of time. Now I have to go. I just want you to know your life's up to you. Mine stays up to me. Now I know it's time to let go. I'm all out of time. Now I have to go.
I think I just want to hold the note actually.
That's why I say. That's why I say. I've made up my mind. I'm all out of time.
Cool. Now we see the next part. I was thinking of just holding chords on top of this, so. I think that's kind of needed. Let's see if that's cool or not. Then perhaps we will redo the pre-chorus again. To do a little dropout though before the solo. I know exactly what I'm gonna do actually. Beautiful. And then we go to the last two choruses. I think I kind of just want to do chords over this one again.
Oh, and now I know I've made up my mind.
And then I do lead on this one. Okay. How was that? I know that's how I want to end it. How I'm going to get there, not sure yet. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and double like the chords, double those up, and I think we are freaking done. Wow. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I'm going to go ahead and do like a light little mix, and I'll probably play the full song at the end, but I hope you think it was better than 2 or 3 years ago, and if you stuck around this long, you're pretty freaking cool. Wish me luck on cleaning these bitches. It's not too bad, but I had quite fun doing this. So I'll see y'all in the next one, whether it's music or lifting related. So yeah, enjoy listening to the full thing.
Tonight repeats the same old story. Today I was the same young fool. A heart like mine can't draw the line between what's right and what is wrong. You could say I hold all the blame, but tomorrow won't be the same. That's why I say I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. Now I know it's time to let go. It replayed in my head every word that was said, every look that was spread, and every tear that was shed. You tore my walls down, I will rebuild them to fix this mess we made. I'll go away for one last goodbye. I can't stay and pray that you will ever, that you will ever change. I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. And now I know, and now I know I've made up my mind, I'm all out of time. Now I have to go, I just want you to know your life's up to you, mine stays up to me. Now I know it's time to let go. It's time to let go. It's time to let go.